Well, hey there, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to talk about some of my experiences I had in Calgary. The female cops there. I'm not sure. I've heard a lot of bad things about the dude cops, that they're all roid ragers. And they look like it too. I haven't had any bad experiences with them. I had one crappy experience when I had to go to court. I was a witness in a lawsuit thing, and I was taking the pictures for the guy suing or whatever, or the guy defending. And anyways, when I went through the security to get into the courthouse, you have to, empty your pockets and put everything in the bin, just like at the airport or whatever. And at the time I had this belt, the metal belt buckle on it, actually, somehow it never set anything off. I don't know what it was made of, but I guess it wasn't metal. And so I'm like doing the whole nine. I'm doing what they tell me to do. And I say, oh yeah, I don't gotta worry about my belt. It never sets it off. And this guy's like, well, who are you so special, whatever. Like, he took offense to me saying that. Like, weird people out there, man. This was pre-pandemic too. I think people are only weirder now, obviously. So here's my female cop stories. Story number one, I was going to go see Jello Biafra in the Guantanamo School of whatever, the guy from Dead Kennedys. He was doing a concert there, and it was at this pub downtown called Dickens. It's in a basement of sort of like a strip mall or something, from what I remember. And I don't know if it's still there or not, but I was new to the city. This was way before smartphones. And I was a latecomer on the smartphone anyways, but I was just kind of guessing. I was within a couple blocks of where it was, and I saw this police van parked out downtown there. And I thought, oh, perfect, these guys will know where everything is. And so the chick cop riding shotgun, I just said, hey, she rolled down her window kind of all mad already. And I said, yeah, I'm just trying to get to Dickens. Do you know where that is? I'm not sure. I'm a little turned around here. And they were the rudest, like, nope. Like, not even oh no, sorry, bud, or nothing. They're just like, nope. And like looking at me with disgust even. Then I found the place. It was literally like a block away. And you're gotta be crapping me that they didn't know where it was. You're a police officer in downtown Calgary, and you don't know where this pub is that's one block away. And it's not like it was like some nothing pub. I think it had been there for quite a while. So anyways, ultimate rude behavior for no reason. I was totally nice. Okay, so here's the second cop story. So I was coming into town in Calgary. I was coming in on the highway, coming from the east, and if anyone knows that street, it's pretty brutal for traffic-wise, very backed up at the worst times. And sure enough, it was backed up when I was going there. Oh, here, I'll continue my story in a minute. This is kind of odd, seeing a dead bird here. Just a warning if that kind of freaks you out, but I'll do a little zoom-in adventure here. Let's wonder what the hell caught that, eh? Well, I guess the ants are having a good meal. I didn't know ants ate birds. I guess, yeah, that's kind of carnivorous, isn't it? Anyways, I didn't know that. Anyways, where I was going with my story is I just come in from a 6-hour drive, first red light in Calgary, stop, boom, I get rear-ended by this little truck. And it was pretty heavy duty. Like, I was surprised. I was driving a Toyota Camry. I think it was like an 86 or something like that. Very little damage, a little scrape on the bumper, not much. This truck was like completely screwed in the front. Like, it looked like it hit a wall. So anyways, that just goes to say, my point was, it's a pretty heavy crash. Like, it wasn't nothing. And so this guy did not want to go through insurance, hey? I don't know if he had a bad record or what, driving record, but this car that I had was probably worth about 600 bucks or so. And I noticed, so it was a jalopy or whatever you want to call it. But I noticed after that hit, the gears were pretty screwed compared to how they were in the first place. Like when it was doing half decent, that thing ate a lot of oil too as well. But I didn't have any trouble with it shifting gears in the transmission there. After this accident, I sure did. Like it was getting rough. And so anyways, I told the guy, well, here's the deal. If you don't want to go through insurance or whatever, I think this car's worth about 600 bucks. And I think it's going to be dead pretty soon as a write-off. So how's that? And he's like, oh yeah, no, sounds good for sure. He must have had a lot of high rates and whatever. And so anyways, that was the deal. Surprise, surprise, there's no getting a hold of him anymore. He was some pilot. He gave me his business card, and so it seemed kind of trustworthy, you know. And yeah, no answer. I called his workplace and everything, and nothing. And then finally, I was just like, okay, well, whatever. I kind of smartened up, and I said to him, I left a phone message to him, and I said, yeah, I've tried you like 10 times now. If you don't want to do this insurance thing or skip the insurance thing, I'm like, that's fine. I'll just go to the cops, and then we'll that's that, and I'll just file the claim. And right away the phone rang, hey, and something, I got some big excuse about why I couldn't get a hold of you and this and that. And anyways, but I skipped ahead there, but I forgot to say, so when I went to the police station, I'm like, yeah, this happened and whatever, and I'm here to make a claim and this and that, and or a report, I guess. And just being talkative, I was like, yeah, because I think this car is screwed now. Like it shifts gears really bad now, and it's probably got much not life left in it, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, I've never heard of that. Like, so who are you? Some pro mechanic now, or are you a chick working at the police station front desk? Like, come on now. Anyways, those are two stories I had. It was on my list of stories to do. Hopefully you found it interesting. It's just kind of weird. I wonder, like, what's going on with the Calgary Police Service? Why are the ladies there such mean old bags? Like, I think you make $100,000 or more a year as a cop, so I don't know what their problem is, but Calgary's kind of full of weird people too. It wasn't my favorite place to live, even though I lived there for like over 10 years off and on. Every time I left, I was like, I'm never going back. And then I'd always go back because there was a lot of work there at the time, and it was fairly easy, you know, and like decent life. You're by the mountains, and a lot of work there at the time. And rent wasn't too bad either. So it was a good option at the time. I liked it, but I don't know if I'd ever go back. But I'll leave it there, and I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for watching Davey Talks. Like and subscribe for more walks with content fresh